Hey everyone, Quaza here, and welcome back to the channel. First, I just want to give a huge thanks to Zionic, who featured my own channel and my video on his channel, and that was really huge. Zionic is a great commentator, a great content creator, so if you haven't already checked out his channel, please do. I have a link down to his channel in the description below. And also a huge shout out to my new subscribers. You know, any help that I'm getting, you know, for this new channel is really huge. So thank you again. I'm going to be looking to upload videos hopefully every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except for this week. I will be traveling later in the week. So please do look out for them. And in today's video, we are looking at Heracross. We're changing the format just a little bit. I'm going to do a quick my own analysis of Heracross before jumping into these set of 5 battles. And we're over here at PvPoke.com. You know, if you aren't already familiar, I have a link down in the description below. It's a really helpful website to kind of just run simulations and look at what is meta. And so we're at Ultra League and Premier Cup. So we're going to look at Heracross and see where it ranks in PvPoke. Rank number 31, pretty high. And as you can see, you know, it does have a lot of key wins. Venusaur, Swampert, Escavalier. And then obviously it has its own weaknesses, but we're going to look at, you know, a deeper dive into what its wins and losses are. And as you can see, it has a really high win percentage, but this is against the entire Premier Cup. So what I like to do is I like to make my own meta. So I'm going to go over here to custom, and I've already made because you don't want to run simulations on Pokemon that you're not going to see. I think the regular Premier Cup list has like Blissey and, you know, Kangaskhan on there. I don't know the last time you've seen those. So we're going to run this simulation. And as you can see, 52%. So that's pretty strong. And you're going to be losing to the Ghosts, the Charmers, the Confusion users, obviously Charizard, Heracross being double weak to fire, Dragonite, which is flying, and then, you know, a bunch of others. But you're going to get some wins against, you know, the fighters, Venusaur, abomasnow, Kingdra, you know, Swampert, Empoleon. So these are pretty common leads that you're going to see. And if you want this list of meta Pokemon, then I do have a link down below that you can click, and you can run your own simulations on your own Pokemon against this meta. And then obviously, you know, the meta is always changing, and the meta might be different where your rank is. So you can obviously, you know, add Pokemon or remove Pokemon, but this should be a good starting point. So Heracross is going to be really good at countering the fighters because of its bug typing. It actually beats all fighters except for Toxicroak. So that's really helpful. And then it also beats all of the ice and steel types as well as Snorlax, which is really common. But because of I'm running close combat and Megahorn, and you know, you really don't have a bait move there. Close combat being the lowest energy move, but it does lower your defense by 2 stages. So it is a bit tricky to play, and you're going to see that in these matchups, which we're going to jump into right now. So first battle against Cartboy 26. We land a Heracross into a Lapras lead, so really favorable for us. We were anticipating the switch, and we are running Gengar and Lapras in the back. Provides pretty good coverage for the Charmers and the Charizard that, you know, Heracross is weak to. We're going to go for this close combat here, either get the shield or take out all of his health, and he does let it go, and he brings in a Charizard, and we are able to get to another close combat. We did farm up a good bit of energy. So even though it's resisted, you can see how much damage that close combat really does. Taking that Charizard, you know, below half health. We bring in Lapras here, and this likely a blast burn. Most people don't bait a Lapras from full health. So, and he brings in a Machamp. We swap into Gengar, and this was quick. Probably just a cross chop, so not gonna shield. So that just shows you how important kind of counting the fast moves are, even in these higher ranks. People, you know, seem to like to throw their charge moves, you know, before the second one is charged up. It's 5 to a cross chop and 7 to a rock slide. So this is likely the rock slide. We're gonna let it go. Want to save our shield. Doesn't take us out, and we're gonna look to farm down. And we're gonna try to get to another Shadow Punch. We can't. But this Charizard is extremely low, and we're just going to probably look to farm down. No, so we got back-to-back surfs here. So likely gonna shield here. We do shield at Blast Burn, and then just go for back-to-back surfs. This will take out his shield. No, he just lets go. So GG to my opponent. So as you can see, Heracross lands a lot of good leads actually in the current meta. Ampharos is kind of a neutral matchup, so let's see how this goes. It's a Shadow Ampharos. He switches out to Gyarados, so we're gonna charge up a little extra energy and go into our Lapras. Our Ice Shards are doing neutral damage here. His Dragon Breath is also doing neutral. Crunch is gonna chunk. We're gonna go straight for this Ice Beam. We want to pressure the shields here, because remember, we have a Gengar in the back, and if the opponent burns his shields, then Gengar's pretty dangerous. He doesn't shield, but the Ice Beam, you know, takes out almost all of his health. Likely gonna be another Crunch, not gonna take us out, and we're gonna farm this Gyarados down. He's probably gonna bring back the Ampharos and be able to farm us down, but we're gonna throw this Surf. And this Surf is either gonna take out a good chunk of HP or get the shield. We do take out about 40% of his HP. We're gonna bring back the Heracross here. He's gonna switch to the Dragonite, and we're just gonna go for this close combat, because if he doesn't shield, again, this is gonna do a lot of damage. Takes out almost half the health. And now we can bring in Gengar and look to, we're gonna throw the Shadow Punch before he gets off a charge move. Likely gonna get the shield. We do, excellent. And it looks like he's trying to farm us down, but we're gonna get to another Shadow Punch here. And this is either gonna really pressure his shields. Yeah, we take both of the shields, and he's gonna have to throw a charge move because our Gengar is about to Shadow Claw him down. And that's what, that close combat really put him in range to do that. He's gonna bring back his Ampharos, and he's unshielded, so we could have just thrown a close combat and it would have been GG, and we still had 2 shields, so the opponent just backs out. Third game going against Rommel J. Castro. Charizard lead, so really bad. We gotta switch out right away. We're going into our Lapras. They bring in a Gallade, and Gallade has 2 charge moves that hit our Lapras for super effective damage, so this is not great. We're gonna throw these Surfs, hoping to get shields or chunk the HP, and we do. We're gonna get off another Surf here. He's looking to charge up, you know, energy, so we're gonna try to punish him for that. He's gonna have to throw his energy. He does here. Leaf Blade will likely not almost take us out. We're able to get another Ice Shard in. And both of our Pokemon here are weak to confusion, but we're probably gonna bring in, yeah, Heracross here, because remember, Heracross, you know, he also has a Charizard, so Heracross is really just, you know, just fodder at this point, you know, to be frank. We take out his Gallade with a Shadow Claw, and he brings in Ampharos. So we're gonna shield up our Gengar here. This is just gonna be a Thunder Punch, but our Gengar, you know, Gengar is really frail. We're running a Shadow Punch Sludge Bomb because, you know, in the switch, you know, I've been running into, you know, obviously you have Obstagoons around and Snorlaxes, and you're gonna be really walled if you're just running double Ghost moves. He brings back his Charizard, and we're hoping to land the Sludge Bomb, and we do. So that was a really big mistake by my opponent. He definitely should have shielded that. We're gonna shield this Dragon Claw. And then look to, yeah, so we're gonna throw this Shadow Punch. We really need to get this Charizard out of here. Likely gonna draw the shield. And then he takes out our Gengar, but we're able to counter down with Heracross, and that's gonna be a GG. So even with that poor lead, we were able to pull that matchup out. So 4th game against, I didn't catch the name, I think it was Itel, another Ampharos lead. So another neutral matchup. He's gonna stay in here, and we're gonna look to throw the Mega Horn. This will KO the Ampharos, so this will likely draw the shield because he has a good bit of stored up energy. He probably has, you know, a little more than 2 Thunder Punches now. And I think we're just gonna let these go because we can bring in Gengar. If he throws all his energy, we can bring in Gengar here and hope to just farm down. And a Gengar with loaded energy is really dangerous. And there's not much, you know, that we can't punish here with Shadow Punch and, and Sludge Bomb. Gonna shield this Thunder Punch, again, really frail, and he brings in a Slowbro, so the confusions are gonna really chunk, and so this is not great. We were hoping to land that Sludge Bomb there, but he does shield, so good shield by him. And our Lapras, you know, all of our moves are being resisted by the Slowbro, so we really need to take this thing out. We're gonna go for the Ice Beam. It's the harder hitting move here, and he's out of shields, so yeah, it doesn't do too much damage. But he is going to be in range for, you know, our next Ice Beam will take him out. We're going to shield this Psychic, and he does lower our defense, but we are able to get this Ice Beam off, and this will knock out the Slowbro. Oh, it doesn't knock him out, but he does knock us out, and we're able to take out the Slowbro with 1 Shadow Claw. Let's see what he brings in. He's going to bring in an abomasnow, so this is where Sludge Bomb comes, you know, really handy. This will almost one-shot the abomasnow. And then we're able to just Shadow Claw down. He's gonna bring back the Ampharos, but it's really low, and we're able to get this as Shadow Punch, and that is gonna be a good game. So Gengar coming in really clutch. You know, so the kind of the strategy with this team really is to hope to burn shield with Heracross and also with Lapras, and then Gengar to kind of sweep the end game. Togekiss lead is really bad. You know, gonna be really hard to recover them, and he has a Toxicroak to counter our Lapras. So this is a really uphill battle. You know, you definitely can't win, you know, all the matchups. Toxicroak here, you know, we want to preserve, we want to try to win switch advantage, and he has a ton of loaded energy, so we're gonna have to look to probably burn both shields here. Yeah, so you know, it's kind of like a pick your poison kind of scenario, and you know, it's gonna be a really uphill battle. He has, was that a Snorlax? We're gonna look to chunk away. Yeah, it is a Snorlax. So this is not great because our Gengar is gonna be kind of walled, even though we have Sludge Bomb. He has 2 shields, so this is gonna be really tough. We're gonna bring in our Heracross. He's gonna bring in Togekiss, and Gengar, you know, does have a favorable matchup against Togekiss, but not, you know, when we're down 0 shields to 2. So we're gonna look to try to burn some shields here. Shadow Punch, we do get the shield, and we're out of shields here. So let's see what he throws. It's an Ancient Power, doesn't take us out, but he gets the boost. So this is pretty much a wrap. You know, even if he didn't get the boost, we probably would have lost here. So yeah, so I think that was a 4-on-1 set. So Heracross, pretty good potential, but definitely very tricky to play. I might try him out in the back instead of the lead. But if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.